We're the fifth largest city. Kind of everyone knows that. Everyone says that.
Take it, Philadelphia.
Yeah, right? Yeah, that's right. And we're going to be forced to.
Yeah. Seriously. Welcome to another episode of the State 48 Community Corner. I'm your host, Zach Hall, and today we're here at the Churchill downtown. It's beautiful, it's amazing, it's vibrant, all kinds of things happening behind us. Today, we got my man Kell over here. Thanks for having us.
Man?
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Look what you did.
I know, right? It's pretty crazy. It's a fun night to be here, too.
Yes. So let's just jump right in. Tell me more.
Sure.
What is this place?
All right. I get that a lot.
Yeah.
Churchill is a collection of 10 small local businesses. It's 2 bars, 4 restaurants, 4 retail spots, focused on local, so all businesses are local to Phoenix, Arizona, I should say. The idea was to kind of create opportunities for small local businesses in Arizona that might not be able to do something on like a larger scale.
Awesome.
So focused on like a community courtyard.
And this isn't a bar, this isn't a mall, this is
No.
just, it's diverse, it's unique. There's so much going on. How do you select 10 businesses and what did you have in mind putting that together?
Weird way, we kind of went backwards. Since Hartley and I kind of came together on this project, and it was our first, and we were young, like 27 when we started this, a lot of people didn't really think we could pull it off, and so we had to go find the people first, and that actually helped us get the funding for the project.
Wow.
Versus the normal way, which is like, hey, I'm gonna do this, and then people are like, I want space there.
Yeah.
So it was nice. We kind of grassroots. We just started asking around. We had friends. State 48 is a great example. Hartley knew Mike. Nathan, we met at an event for Lululemon. Like, it just randomly started happening, word of mouth, and that's how we got here.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And when you said about we were going to get the space, we're going to bring people in, how hard was it? You're downtown. There's a stigma that's changing, but I'm sure 3 years ago when you started this, hey, take your small business and come with us downtown.
For sure.
Sounds crazy.
It was, it's definitely a tough pitch, tough sell. I've lived downtown for 6 years. One of the reasons actually Hartley and I linked up, he called me because he knew that I lived downtown and he wanted some insight because he wanted to do this down here. So we went to dinner, talked about it, started this project. We chose downtown because we kind of see the resurgence and the development that's happening down here. I think unlike most downtowns, there's also a tremendous opportunity here. Whereas we're the 5th largest city, kind of everyone knows that, everyone says that.
Take it, Philadelphia.
Yeah, right? Yeah, that's right. And we're going to be forced to.
Yeah. Seriously.
So everyone kind of knows that, but it doesn't feel like a downtown. And so it's unique in that there's an opportunity for someone like Hartley and I as a young developer to be able to purchase land where if we were in like Chicago, Miami, New York, like, we wouldn't be able to. And there wouldn't be dirt in downtown, you know? So I think for that reason, and like, there was a really cool culture already down here that we wanted to kind of build on. So everyone knows about Roosevelt Row and the arts community down here, so it was fun to be a part of that.
So one of our last episodes was Local First on Roosevelt Row.
Oh yeah.
Give everybody our address so they know how to find us.
Our actual address is 901 North 1st Street. We're the northeast corner of 1st and Garfield.
Why? Why here? How here? You got skies. Like there's all kinds of development.
It looks like we did that on purpose.
Yes.
We did not.
Okay.
So we started, obviously we chose this lot for a reason. We actually were Hartley was introduced to a guy named Chucky Duff, sort of the man, the myth, the legend. And he was a great partner in this, and that he was really flexible with us in the beginning and allowed us to sort of a grace period to kind of get our financing and tenants together. And you know, most people won't give you that grace period. They're like, no, I need money now. He allowed us a little bit of a runway to kind of get our stuff together and then come to him with the project.
That's cool.
That's really how it kind of happened. And you know, everything going up around us after now just kind of like solidifies like why we were down here.
You've talked a couple times about your partner, Hartley.
Yes.
Tell me about his background, your background, and how it came together
to
do this.
Yeah, so we started this project 3 years ago. Hartley called me and was like, hey, I have this cool idea. I want to talk to you about it because you live in downtown. I was at Lennar Homes selling new home like real estate for a while, like random for like 5 years, and kind of blended the two together. Hartley's background is bar restaurant. He had a bar on Mill Avenue. He opened a restaurant bar in Scottsdale. And so we kind of like blended those two backgrounds together for this project where he's got the background on this side and then finding the real estate. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, just being here and seeing there's a newborn baby over here.
Right.
There's some kind of group of men, maybe
Right.
a holiday outing or a happy hour, but
Yeah.
you're inviting different groups of people. You don't have to just come here to grab drinks. Anybody's welcome.
The goal was eat, drink, shop, right?
Yeah.
Like you can come here. It's all local too. I think it's cool that 4 people can come here and eat 4 different things. They can drink different things. There's healthy, there's vegan, like all the pizzas you can have, they also offer vegan.
That's awesome.
There's just something for everybody. And the goal was to kind of create a spot that's very welcoming for a lot of people. And I think you see that with the crowd that we draw. There's literally, like, we have kids here on Sunday brunch, and then we go kind of transition into that after hours bar at night. So
That's
it's
awesome.
nice, and it transitions through the day.
Well, we've talked already about the partnership with State 48.
Yes.
It seems like the collaboration came naturally, but in reaching out, inviting them, they had a shipping container.
Yeah.
Was it picking
Full
State
circle,
48
man.
and they had the shipping container? And then you're like, okay, if they're gonna bring theirs, everybody's gotta make their own?
It was super random. We talked to Mike, I think, like 2.5 years ago, back when this was like a fledgling of an idea.
Yeah.
And we were looking for tenants, kind of like I told you, the grassroots style. We were just hitting people up that we knew and that we thought would be good fits. At that time, they had just done the deal with the Diamondbacks. And so Mike was just like, we love the idea,
Yeah.
love you guys, but this is not gonna work. We're taking on too much. Took us long enough to get this going because,
Yeah.
bumps and bruises on your first project, you learn a lot. And of course we thought we were gonna get this done fast, but it just took us a lot longer. And so the nice thing about that is that ended up, they were done dragging this thing around town as their pop-up and needed a place to put it. And we were like, well, we've still got space. And so we ended up and we had that relationship through our contractor and local studio. And so Brian connected us, kind of, hey, I think you guys should revisit this. And that's how it came to be. And we're obviously excited. These guys, it's great to work with them. I think they have a cool market that kind of brings in that vibe that we want.
So it's indoor, outdoor. I
Yes.
brought the shipping containers. Positives, negatives,
Pros and cons to both.
Yeah.
I mean, the shipping containers, everyone thinks we saved a ton of money.
okay.
We didn't. It's still expensive to build, right? Like, at the end of the day, construction's construction. We still had a lot of cost to go into building these things out.
Yeah.
It's fun because it is sustainable. So there is that aspect to it. You're reusing an old retired container. It does give us the ability to put small spaces that are more affordable on a small lot. So we were able to pack in 10 businesses onto a small footprint. And then the second part of that question was?
Indoor, outdoor, positives, negatives, yeah.
Yes. Oh,
Beautiful.
man.
Our sunsets here are the best.
It's hot
Yes.
in Arizona.
Yes.
So we have 2 large evaporative coolers.
Okay.
Those are complemented as well by the 2 large fans, 16-foot fans, circulate the air. I mean, it's 100% shade. No matter what, when it's like 115 out, the best we can do is 85. We did some climate studies. We've planned for that. It's really only uncomfortable here, I'd say, when it's humid.
Yeah.
But yeah, we try to control the heat. I think the good part too is though, like night like tonight, it's perfect.
Yes.
We've got the deck now too. You can enjoy the sunset. I think there's really cool views in this space because of that indoor-outdoor, where you get to peek out and see development happening, where it's that cool, like we're here and then there's growth happening.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's been fun.
You've talked a few times about downtown growth.
Yes.
We're on the northwest side of downtown.
Yep.
We're close to ASU's campus, but we're away from the baseball, the basketball. This area is growing in its own unique space. Talk about that development. You lived
Sure.
downtown for a while. Where are we and where are we going?
Yeah, so I lived in the warehouse district right next to the stadiums.
Yeah.
So I've kind of seen the growth that's happened down there. I mean, Galvanize, you've got the Larry down there now. A lot of, CCBG's been a big part of that down there, but there's a ton of growth and it's, moving out and there's only so far that it can go. So we're kind of in that path of moving north. I think the plan being along the light rail too is huge. I'd love to see us improve on it, public transportation, but it's really nice to be that close. And I think it's always been the original plan that Phoenix was supposed to grow north. You see the towers down there where it didn't end up connecting, but I think that's only a matter of time before that eventually happens.
Awesome.
So we wanted to be a part of that, be close enough to downtown, but also just far enough outside.
So we've talked about the why, we've talked about where we are.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the who.
Sure.
We're coming into the holiday season, getting people to come here, making them aware, like First Fridays are great, but what are you doing programming-wise to get people in and holiday parties too?
Absolutely. So you can go to our website, It's thechurchillphx.com, but we have an events page, so you can go in, fill out how many people, what you're looking for, what you want to drink, what you want to eat, and we can book you a party here. I mean, we've done them from like 5 or 6 people tables all the way up to 150 person parties so far.
That's awesome.
Holiday season's great. It's really nice out now, so we've got sort of different areas that we can designate as well, so we're flexible. So that's been great. In terms of programming, we are finally getting to the point where we've figured out the operations side of things, and we're really starting to do some of the fun stuff we've been wanting to do. Live music Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which is great. You kind of come see some local talent.
Local talent.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We have someone that kind of puts different groups in place, so it's not the same every time too. So there's a nice rotation. You can kind of expect to see live music, but not sure a different vibe each time. We're doing CSA program with Blue Sky Organic Farms on Sundays. We're going to start that. You can sign up for that on our website. We'll have a link hopefully up this week.
What's a CSA program?
So salad a day, basically. So you can pick up a random assorted box of vegetables that'll be dropped here.
Starting to sweat over here.
Right?
Yeah, I saw the pizza. That's more my style, but
so you can pick that up.
Okay.
Food-wise here, though, I mean, you've got Freak Brothers Pizza. They're out of Glendale.
Okay.
He's also vegan. Every pizza they do, they offer in vegan as well.
Awesome.
Provecho is Mexican food. It's more,
My horchata.
Horchata,
so
dude. I love it. They do the agua frescas in the bag too, which is cool.
On the way out, yeah.
They do a little more traditional, like Central Mexico, which most people here are used to the Northern Mexico cuisine. So it's nice that they kind of have that switch up. Foxy Fruit, I mean, it's cool to see like people start their own. So all 3 of these are their first spot.
Wow.
First brick and mortar. Most of them started as like pop-ups doing events and things. So Foxy Fruit, smoothies and acai bowls, when you want to keep it healthy when you're done eating the pizza.
Yeah, thank you. My wife appreciates that.
Exactly.
That's for sure.
Dad bod.
Yeah, appreciate it.
You've got the other, you can come and drink too, so like we kind of keep that balance. So I skipped breadwinner, sandwiches and salads.
Okay.
So there's a little something for everybody. Drink-wise, you've got Sauvage, which is a wine shop. Brilline Beer and Spirits is more focused on beer, bourbon, whiskey.
Awesome.
And then Pobrecito, they've obviously got a few concepts around town. Everyone knows those guys. But they do more like cane and agave spirits, so like rum, tequila, mezcal.
Okay.
And more focused on the cocktail side of things. So there's a nice balance of 3 people could come in, get 3 different drinks.
Yeah.
And then you've got the shopping. So obviously State 48, everyone knows those guys and loves their stuff. Cosas sells goods out of Guadalajara. Really cool stuff you could have around your house. A lot of it's done there. She goes, shops, buys, and brings it back.
Wow.
She lived there for 5 years before coming back here to Phoenix.
Okay.
And then you've got Gather, home goods and decor focused, but they've got a little more focus on women, but something for everybody. Candles, cards, jewelry, all across the board.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so it's nice.
So, as we come to a close,
Yes.
place is awesome.
Thank you.
Can't wait to see all my friends come out before a game, first Friday. You already said thechurchillphx.com?
Yes.
Social media handles?
At the Churchill PHX.
Okay.
Yep.
Awesome. Anything else? We're good.
Whew.
You did
I
good.
think that's it, man.
Man, for a community corner, like, this is a community corner.
It's a perfect spot.
Awesome episode. We appreciate it.
Awesome, man.
You got some friends. Check it out. It's a new spot downtown, the Churchill PHX. Check it out. We look forward to sharing more stories about our collaborations. We're State 48. This is the Churchill. We'll see you on the community corner next time.